to the left. George to the left.
George, right, mate.
George, straight ahead.
So many that you've collected. Where do you keep all the awards?
Idris, straight ahead.
Idris, mate, right down here, look.
Idris, once right next to him.
Idris, come here.
I mean, this is, you're speaking scenes and something being scripted, but something not scripted that comes to the heart. Over the shoulder! Sigourney, to your left, please, Sigourney!
Sigourney, over that left shoulder.
Sigourney up top in the background.
Catherine, direction.
Please, up in the background. Catherine, straight ahead.
Catherine, to your right.
Catherine,
My bad.
And then Robert.
Wrong. Sorry, something went wrong. There we go, lovely.
Back in front of you, please.
Alice, over your left shoulder. Over your left shoulder, Alice.
And up on the second row, please.
Chiwetel, on your left, mate.
What's up, please? Judd, one more time straight ahead.
Judd, right here, sir. And in the back row,
Dominic,
one more time right here, sir.
Dominic,
John, one more here, mate. Dominic, right here.
over your left shoulder.
And this way, darling.
Look to your
Down in front.
Kelly, to the right. Kelly, straight ahead. Right here, right here.
Kelly, straight ahead once. Straight ahead.
Kelly, up top, please.
One more time straight ahead, please.
Just shot right in the front, love. There you go.
And eyes.
Left.
Okay.
Poppy, right in front.
And Poppy, turn your body over. Right here. Lee, look straight ahead.
Lee, one more down to the side.
And Lee, right here, please.
To the left. And look to your left.
Oh, it's really nice. I mean, it's such a great group, and I mean, it'll be fun. I mean, I'm happy to be out here. Sasha and his wife Ehle are really good friends of mine too, so it'll be fun to see them. Well, sure, because I grew up in, you got to remember I'm 52, so I grew up right in the middle of the space race. That was a big deal for us. So it's really fun for me to be able to do all that stuff. I've done it like a couple of times before, but this one was on a much higher, much different level. It was fun. Well, I mean, gee, the screenplay, the director, the actress, there was no downside. Everybody involved in it was someone I wanted to work with. So it was, for me, it was just a treat. It was really fun to work with people that I really like a lot.
You know, they really helped my career in the beginning. I wouldn't be here if they didn't give me that hand up, so I'm really happy that they're getting nominated and, I mean, awarded, and I am. It's a good feeling. I really want young actors to understand that it's a really hard profession, but you can't give up, It takes a long time. I'm 41 and I'm only just getting into a little groove, and it's taken me 20 years to get here, so, never get disheartened. Always work hard and always be good at your craft,
Well, B stands for British. And it's my home country. I love my culture, I love my language, and it's tremendous to be hugged by them. Tremendous. Oh, the tattoos. Definitely. Yeah. Amazing. Tell a story of a man's history and his forebears' history as a warrior. Wonderful to play a pure warrior. He's just absolute warrior, nothing else. Just a warrior. Wonderful to play that.
Quite a lot. Quite a lot. I mean, obviously, he was the first English comedian to come out here. He really, you know, was at the forefront and really spearheaded modern movie making. He was a comedian, he wrote his own stuff. You know, in a way, his style of comedy was very British. You know, it came out of, you know, the British theatre at the time and what's it called? And yeah, so it means a lot. I mean, it's a great honour. Don't know why they gave it to me, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take anything.
Well, I have to say they've been so supportive as an organization of my work, and so it's an opportunity to kind of return that support. But also anything in the name of John Schlesinger, I will follow him to the ends of the earth. So it's a real honor. Never, I suppose never say no. You know, just keep going at it. You know, don't ever, you know, don't let any impediment stop you whatsoever.
BAFTA is just the, you know, it's the highest honor that you can receive in the arts in England, and I think it's very special. It's a wonderful evening here because the people who are going to be honored know they're going to be honored, and they've chosen the people who are going to be honoring them.
What is it that you're looking for in a script?
Oh, just something, just a story that grabs me, and that's well told, and a director who I believe will tell it, will fulfill it.
And 50 Shades of Grey, how exciting!
Yes, well, Sam Taylor-Johnson is just absolutely phenomenal, and I've wanted to work with her for ages. We met about 5 years ago in London and spent an afternoon that was just fantastic together, so I'm very excited to get to spend more time with her.
I think the fact that we all work together so much, British and American film and theatre, and we're welcoming to them and they're welcoming to us, and we have that kind of bond as countries. We're the oldest allies. I think it's good to have anything that sort of revives that, remembers that, and celebrates that. You have to really want it, but that's, you know, that's not new. And I think believe in yourself, but I would say that to any young person today, because it's harder and harder now to work in any field, and I think that a sense of self-belief is most important of all. I'm just about to go and make a movie with Chris Evans, who plays Captain America. It will be his directorial debut, and it's a romance between the two of us over the course of an evening in New York City. So I'm very excited to start that, and we start that in a couple of weeks in Manhattan.
How have you been preparing?
I'm going round to his for lunch on Monday, so and we've been Skyping.
Well, it's great. I mean, BAFTA is, you know, I think an extraordinary institution and just a stalwart of British film and filmmaking, and so it's exciting to be here in Los Angeles and also connected to England and the work that's being done. You know, well, it's important, I think, to be courageous and to try and push yourself, to try and push your you know, to get out of your safety zone and see what's out there, and just try to. It's always important just to try to keep doing it in any way that you can, because I think it's all about practice.
BAFTA means a celebration of all that's British and, you know, the British film world, which I think is always really important. It's not as established or as prolific as the American film market, so we always need more of a boost. I like to do things that are totally different from anything that I've ever done before. Like, I like to play completely different characters. I never like to kind of repeat myself. That's really important to me because that's what keeps me excited and interested in the profession. Yeah, I just thought it's such an extraordinary journey that you go on playing Winnie Mandela, from this kind of young, ingenue, you know, totally naive, not really political woman, to, well, girl really, because she met him when she was 21, married by 22, and children at 23, and then she becomes ultimately this hardened political, full of rage warrior woman. You know, it's an extraordinary journey. It's a kind of gift of a part, really.
I think if you love filmmaking, it's about engendering more films, really. I mean, it's so hard to make a film, finance a film, that
outfits like BAFTA are support and enable films to come together. I mean, it's a big outfit. It's like the BFI, you know. I think it's about enabling filmmaking, and Celebration is part of it.
You know, I love the BAFTAs. I have a BAFTA for Ice Storm, and so I was delighted they asked me, and I think Serban is so deserving of an award for excellence. He's excellent in everything he does. So. You know, he's so completely in his part that I'm not sure he even knows exactly what he's going to do, because it's all so spontaneous. But I don't think I've ever worked with anyone who was so present and available, and it's really a wonderful thing.
I love British people and Irish people. I love the whole UK, and so it's fun. You get to meet a lot of people you admire. There's some impressive people here tonight.
Well, I suppose it's important here to show the world what we do, you know, what goes on back at home, which is nice, and to celebrate the people that are being celebrated this evening. I think it's very important. I always find celebratory events like this, I think it's occasionally nice to say that this is what's come from here, this is what we're celebrating, and this is why. And I think that it's always worth doing that, because sometimes I think it's always looked upon as a much smaller version of the bigger events, and I think it's important to say that it's not, and actually it's here, and look at what's been achieved. I think it's
Basically, to just, when they act, trust their guts and their experience in life, and trust their individuality and personality. And this is what is going to distinguish them from other people.
I mean, I'm here tonight as a guest to Jaguar and Mr. Curry, and just having a really good time tonight, just, you know, chilling. It's my first time here. Favorite films I've seen recently. I've been so busy I haven't been able to see any films, but I know I do want to see, oh my gosh, no, I'm lying, The Butler. I fell in love with every single part of The Butler. I loved it. And I love my nights where I'm able to watch several movies. I go to the movies to watch 2 or 3 movies, not just one, because I'm so busy.
I'm wearing an Amelia Wickstead dress. I don't know if you know it. She's a British designer.
How did you discover her?
Well, it's kind of crazy. I actually did her show when I was like 16 years old, before she was even on like the British Fashion Council, and it was like in a little room with all these chairs, and I was like super young. And then I met her recently at the British Fashion Council event last night. Very recently, again, and I was like, oh, do you remember? And then I was just trying on her stuff, and I was like, it's incredible. I wore one of her dresses last night. It was literally like this, but a suit, and I'm just obsessed with it. It's everything I could possibly want.
So this is a gorgeous cobalt J. Mandel dress tonight.
And what did you love about this look this evening?
Well, I love the high neck. It's very elegant, super chic. You can slick your hair back, and then, but it's got a bit of a sexy vibe going on as well. So, you know, it's perfect for tonight.
I'm wearing actually a one-off piece by the wonderful Maria Schwab.
How did you discover her?
Well, I'm an ambassador for the British Fashion Council, and so I've always championed a bit of Marius's work, and I've always been a huge fan of his, and he made me this dress basically especially